Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Kicks it out to Johnson. On the wing, Daniels. Spins. And he drops it in from the low post. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Reeves. Hachimura, the screen. Lobbed up there for Hachimura. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And that play showcasing Hachimura's hops. He just pops up and slams that one home.
Here's Young. It's blocked. Reeves outside. First quarter, just over a minute played. To the inside. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Lakers have possession. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. Here's LeBron. The rebound by Johnson. Atlanta with the ball. One thing about the Lakers, Clark, over the last couple seasons, they get themselves to the free throw line.
Yeah, and a lot of that is due to the fact they've got some real creators in their lineup, guys who can attack off the dribble at multiple positions from multiple angles, and that creates pressure for the defense.
Now, here's Doncic. After the miss from Trae Young. Young with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Three-pointer, Daniels. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Now, here's Doncic. Fires from deep. Los Angeles with another miss. Pass to Okongwu. Offline with his 3. The Lakers off to a slow start. It's a 3-point game.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick, and I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. He told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive. They hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. The 3 for Doncic. Johnson with the rebound. On the wing, Daniels. He has 5. No good from outside. Lakers trailed by 3. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Now for your Lakers breakers, let me hear you.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Johnson right side. To the paint. Pass to LeVert. Clock is at 3. From past the arc. They get the rebound. Here's Capella. It's tipped. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
And yes, it's good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Back to Reeves. Doncic outside. There's the triple. Atlanta with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. To the middle. Here's Niang. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Back to Doncic. Hachimura the screen. Inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Johnson. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Hawks lead by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. And a missed layup. Break since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. The Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Now, Vanderbilt. Pass to connect. 6 on the shot clock. Vanderbilt with the screen. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
On the free throw, no good. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
And you look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this score, but defense has been non-existent.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Pass to Bufkin. Here's Niang. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And sit with it. Pass to connect. Vanderbilt with the screen. Here's Connect. Fires the three. Trae Young grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
And sit with it. Los Angeles with another miss.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And here is Los Angeles now. Connect with it. He's picked up by LeVert. And it's good for two. And the Lakers lead by 2.
As we see Connect expand his game, Dalton will get more active as a passer.
Plan a screen. And the dunk by Lamb.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers. Game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. That free throw good from Len. And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Atlanta again missing. And here's the Lakers. Big stretch here going 10-2. Hachimura. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Hachimura the screen. Here's Vincent. And the 3 off target. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's the lob to the hoop. And Okongwu slams it in.
And this kid, Ricochet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
Pass to Len. Here he goes. And the dunk by Len.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. Hachimura, the screen. Pass to Vincent. Lakers working the ball around now. Now, here's Kleber. Still scoreless.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Chalk up 2 there. That's now 8 points for Onyekao.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And here is Hachimura. He has 6. Back to Kleber. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers on top as they end the second quarter on a 14-6 run. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Vincent to the right side. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Lakers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And Clark, while he might be someone who doesn't stand out, Maxi Kleber is vital for this team.
You know, Kleber usually averages in the single-digit scoring, but he's a 6'10" floor spacer, which puts a lot of pressure on the opposing defense. He plays a lot of the 5, and he more than holds his own defensively. He's a nice rotational player.
LeBron James, austinreeves, Doncic.
From outside the arc, Doncic sticking it from way outside.
You know, if Luka wants the three-point shot, he just takes it. No hesitation.
High post Young. Still yet to score. Pass to Daniel. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
The assist from
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The Hawks trail by 7. And Clark, for the Lakers, their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Tight little up fake there. Young using it to create contact, and we know he's a terrific free throw shooter.
That free throw good from Young. No good on the second free throw. Lakers leading by 4. Over in the corner, Doncic. Down low. James outside. Shot clock at 6. Floats it up for James. Ball stolen. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Reeves with the rebound. And there's the whistle. Called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
At the line for Los Angeles, ruihachimura.
And that one falls for Hachimura. Hachimura hits them both. Here's James. They set the pick. Pass to Hayes. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. The Hawks trailed by 6. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" And he told her, "They're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. Pass to Reeves. Back to Hachimura. Lakers passing it around. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch-and-shoot ability.
Now here's Johnson. On the wing, Daniels. Clock at 4. And here's Johnson outside. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Los Angeles leading by 7. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Doncic. Hachimura, the screen. Picked off in midair. And now here comes Daniels, leading the break. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, because, I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. LeBron, no luck.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Clark, what is it about Austin Reeves' style of play that makes him such a good scorer?
I love the fact that he can change pace with the dribble. You know, he's not super fast, but he's not slow either. What he is shifty and smart. He's got good size, good ball skills, and he's got a nice mid-range jumper. All of that allows him to keep defenders off balance.
To the inside. Hayes. And it's sent back by Okongwu. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Okongwu. .26 seconds left to play in the third. Now Reeves. Scoreless thus far. Just 3 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Hawks ball.
.12 seconds left in the third quarter. Rizachet in the corner. Fires the three. And he's good on the three ball. Rizachet's got 5 points so far. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of three. Lakers ahead. They're up by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Lakers leading by 3. Doncic with it. Hachimura the screen. Inside. Johnson with some nice D. And here's Daniels. Here's Rizachet. Shot clock at 6. Here's Young. Doncic grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Reeves in the corner. James looking around. Shoots over Johnson. James, no good. The Hawks trail by 3. Young outside to tie it up. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Atlanta making some changes. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He begged them, don't give up. He told his guys 1 possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And here they come. Doncic powers it home.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Yang. Back to man. The 3 ball. The Hawks again can't hit. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for LA. Doncic gets it to go inside.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Doncic looking it over. The three. Rebound by the Hawks.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And the call will be against Gabe Vincent.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Here's Niang. Hawks passing it around. Three-pointer, LeVert. Hachimura grabs the miss.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.